Hello again and welcome to another episode of Mindfulness. Week 42, Practice Mindful Speaking. And the quote for the week, "You are master of what you say until you utter it. Once you deliver it, you are its captive. Preserve your tongue as you do your gold and money. One word could bring disgrace or determination of a bliss." By Hazrat Ali. Being aware of the words you speak and how you say them is as important as being aware of your thoughts. In fact, there are facets of your mind that don't reveal themselves until you speak them out loud. When you are mindful of what motivates your speaking, you'll discover parts of your inner world that you might not access while you're yourself or in meditation. The Buddha provided 5 criteria that must be met when you speak. To speak what is true, kind, necessary, timely, and conducive to goodwill. Using these mindful criteria, you will be less likely to say something that you later regret, and more likely to speak with wisdom and consideration. Remaining mindful while speaking gives you more choice in what you say and leads you to a more compassionate, present way of interacting. Speaking can be a challenging area in which to be mindful because of the emotions that come into play with other people. By being more attentive while speaking, you can grow with self-awareness. This week, consider why you say what you do and what motivations prompt you to speak. Think about the emotions and feelings that influence your words and reflect on the goals you want to achieve with your speaking. You might wear a rubber band on your wrist to remind you to pay attention to your words. And the 7-day journal prompt for this week. Today, I am conscious of pausing before I speak and ask myself, are my words true? Are my words kind? Are they necessary? Are they timely? And are they conducive to goodwill? This is what I noticed with mindful speaking. And the Bible verse for this week, in Proverbs 18:21, the tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Your words can either nourish or destroy. They shape environments, relationships, and even destinies. Speaking mindfully is not just about avoiding harm, it's about cultivating life. And the reflective question for this verse, are my words today sowing life or unintentionally causing harm? And the spiritual insight for this verse, God entrusts us with the creative power of speech. Every sentence is a seed. What you plant, you will eventually harvest. Speaking with love and intention invites blessings to flow into your life. And in James 1:19, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Mindful speaking starts with mindful listening. Responding with care rather than reacting impulsively shows wisdom and restraint, a reflection of God's patience and peace. And the reflective question for this verse, do I listen to understand or do I rush to speak? God's wisdom often speaks in silence first. By slowing down and truly listening, both to others and to the Spirit, you make room for grace to enter your conversations. And in Ephesians 4:29, don't let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Words should uplift, not tear down. When you speak to build, encourage, and bless others, we honor God with our voices and deepen human connection. And the reflective question for this verse, did my words today build someone up or tear someone or myself down? And the spiritual insight for this verse, your words are an offering. Let them be holy, seasoned with compassion, patience, and truth. In doing so, you become a vessel of God's grace in everyday life. Before speaking, ask yourself these 5 questions, inspired by Buddha's 5 filters. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Is it timely? Is it conducive to goodwill? Use this as a sacred pause to transform conversations into conscious, healing experiences. In conclusion, practicing mindful speaking is a sacred discipline. Every word you speak reflects the state of your heart and the presence or absence of God's wisdom within you. By pausing before you speak, you reclaim power over your tongue. By choosing words that uplift, heal, and serve, you invite heaven to speak through you. Let this week be a turning point where you become more aware of the emotional triggers behind your speech, the intentions underneath your conversations, and the divine power within your voice. Speak less to impress. Speak more to bless. Let your words be a ministry, your silence be a strength, and your presence a peace. Thanks for listening until the end. I'd love to know what you thought about the video this week. Drop a line below. And if you haven't done so already, please be sure to check out my website, Reygan360.com, where you can book a one-on-one discovery call to uncover insights on how you can better apply these and other practices in your daily life with ease. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your presence here is greatly appreciated, as your engagement on this channel helps others to find its content for their own benefit, all part of the collective healing efforts across the globe. And if you'd like to join us for our weekly prayer and support group on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, check out the link below in the description box. Namaste, namasko.